Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another episode on the Amplified series. Yes, we're back on the Amplified series. Please put down the pitchforks. It's been a minute and a half since we've had an Amplified episode. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. I'm having a really great day. We are back playing some more, and look at that. We're back at the pinnacle. For those of you who are just watching this in the playlist, you have absolutely no idea what's going on. And for those of you who are in the future, how's the future going out for you guys? I don't know how the future's going. Hopefully the future's doing really well. Personally, in the past, I don't know the present. I don't know if you guys have been watching this, but it's the beginning of the year. It's 2018. It's been, well, technically, it's been a year since our last vanilla episode. Actually, it's only been about a month, but the last one was last year. So, anyhoozle, I hope you guys are having a wonderful 2018. I'm excited to get back into some vanillers. I'm excited to get back into vanilla stuff today. Today, I don't know what we're gonna do. To be honest with you, I don't even remember what we're doing last episode. Should have probably checked the playlist. I think we were building that over there. Last episode, most likely, you could just correct me down in the comment section because I'm always wrong about these things. I'm pretty sure we were building this here. And then we said we weren't going to build anymore. But it's been a long time since I built anything. So maybe we will, maybe we won't. I haven't decided yet. But we built this last episode. My amazing architectural design. Oh, I forgot how great this thing looked. Oh, it looks amazing. You know, personally, I thought this was one of the better builds I've ever done. And then, of course, I'm like, oh, but this stuff's so plain. We should make this look better, too. I'm not going to. Anyhoozle, today, I'm probably going to jump away from building and actually do something else because I know if any of you guys are just watching this in the playlist, you've been seeing so many different building episodes in a row. How the heck am I getting out of here? I didn't think about this one, did I? Okay, so we're gonna go down here and then we're gonna go the long way to get out of here. So today, I think we're gonna start working on some farms and stuff. So one of the things that I need to get done, there's several different farms that I wanna start doing within the next couple of episodes. Oh, by the way, today's Monday. I hope you guys had a great weekend. It should be Monday, shouldn't be? Should be. If I continue with my actual schedule, one of the things that I did over the break, if you guys were not wondering, I know we're getting off on a tangent. I want to do farms today. We'll just get into that. We'll talk about that in a couple seconds while I go and actually grab some resources because there's several different things that I need to get to get ready for what we're going to be doing. But over the break, if you weren't watching on the channel, for those of you who are only watching vanilla stuff and don't watch all other things on the channel, shame on you. I know you only want to watch the stuff that you want to watch, but still. I'm still Ballentinelp. You should watch everything that I do. But if you weren't paying attention on the channel, we did have a yearly update video explaining some more stuff that we're going to be doing in 2018. What am I going to grab? I need to grab some redstone bits, a bunch of redstone stuff, because I would like to dive into redstone today and start. Yes, I know. Redstone. It's not gonna go great, but we're gonna give it a shot. Redstone, I wanna jump into some redstone bits today. I actually have to build something before we can actually get to the redstone. Crap. But today, before we jump into the explanations on what we jump into the explanations on what was inside of the yearly update video, if you guys don't wanna go and watch it, I'm just gonna give you guys a short little pre-down. But I wanna build another one of those, but somewhere over, I think in, where do I want to build it? I think I'm going to build it in this direction just because I think it's going to be easier to do. Let's land down here and just kind of give ourselves a little bit of a vantage point. This direction seems to be a little bit more open than any of the other ones. Actually, that one's pretty good too. This one, however, I would have to build into the mountain. I don't want to do that. So we're probably going to end up copying this here and then moving it in this direction. I don't know how far out I'm going to go. I'll probably measure this out and then replicate it over here. And then, I don't know how long this is though. I'll measure this out, replicate it over here. That way it's uniform. Oh, I forgot this was here. Ooh, we're gonna have to do a lot of digging out, it looks like. I forgot I built it inside of that was the greatest idea I've ever had. But I'm gonna replicate this, move it over here, build another dome, which is gonna take quite a bit of time. And we're gonna build some redstone bits in there, because I just want everything to look kind of cool. I want everything to be designed around spheres and domes. How the heck am I need to build like actual entrance points other than the ones down here. So back to the updated bits. So if you guys did not watch the update bits, I did release a schedule during that. For those of you who didn't watch the entire thing, Well, surprise, surprise. Today, it marks Monday, and Mondays are going to be vanilla days. So for those of you who have been wanting vanilla nonstop, I want to say thank you. I'm very glad that there are people who are actually are dedicated to certain series. It blows me away that people like to watch me in the first place, but I'm really glad that some people really love just the vanilla series in general. So I'm glad to see that. But Mondays are going to be dedicated towards vanilla. And then, of course, the other days are going to be dedicated towards the other videos. So I'm going to grab some things, and once I do, I need to do a bunch of different stuff. I need to start planning out the tunnel, and then I need to start planning out what exactly I'm going to do with the dome. So yeah, give me 1 second, guys, and then we'll, kind of go on with our little talkity bit, because I don't want to just talk a whole bunch at the beginning of the episode and then half the people leave because they get bored. Alright, so I've done some calculating. I have figured out that this tunnel from this point here to this point over here is 28, which is great. So 28 blocks long. Cool. So I want to replicate this over there. So I do have a little bit of a problem. I started looking into it, and this runs into here. So I, of course, then ran into a cave, which is even better. Which actually, I know I say that. Usually whenever I say that kind of thing, it's usually because I'm frustrated about the situation. But this actually isn't too bad. I don't have to mine anything out. I just have to kind of straighten it up a little bit. But I want to replicate the distance, but I don't know if it's going to... Oh yeah, I forgot torches still work underwater. That's just wonderful. I want to replicate the distance, but you're not even going to be able to see it. So let's actually start planning this out for a second. Let's see. Let's grab something that's not stone. Diorite? That's not going to be enough. Do I have any diorite over here? Did I think ahead and grab some diorite? I don't want to have to open up my shulker box. Oh, I thought that was a shulker box. I was like, why did I leave that in here? Okay, 17. Let's see. It's fine for right now. Okay, so if I have to grab some more, I will. So let's see. I'm going to start out from the beginner bits here, right here. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do 1, 2, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So this is gonna be 28. So bam, bam, and then of course I can go back in just a second and lay out all the diorite out. Move out the way, blocks. I love efficiency 5. Makes things so much simpler. Let me grab this diorite and actually make some more polished diorite. Okay, cool. So now I've got this laid out like I wanted it, but I need to figure out exactly where this is going to be located in the grand scheme of things. So while I was doing this, I never finished the update video talk. So by the way, it's gonna be links in the down there if you guys want to go check that out. But over the break, if you guys weren't watching on the channel, we had a couple different series that ended up coming up on the channel. We had a new modded series that came out on the channel. I will have the links in the down there. It's over the Direwolf 20 pack. If you guys are interested in watching that, go ahead and do that. If you guys are only vanilla peeps, I know you probably won't like modded, but at the same time, it's a lot of fun playing around with a bunch of different mods and stuff like that, so I'd highly recommend checking it out. So yeah, that'll be in the down there. Also, tomorrow, I know I said I was gonna wait till Friday. A lot of you probably watched the update video and saw that I said I wanted to wait till Friday until the new series came out. I don't want to wait that long. It is a go. The series is a go, and it's going to be happening probably tomorrow. Right after I get done with this episode, I'm going to go start recording that as well. I'm very excited to release that, and I hope that you guys are going to end up liking it. I've said what it was in the past. I know a lot of people had some questions about it, but don't worry. It's going to be great. I've kind of hinted at it in the past that I was planning on doing it. Some people actually guessed it in the comment section, but I'm not going to say what it is. I'm not going to spoil it, but if any of you guys are wondering, it is Minecraft related if you haven't watched the video. So anywho, I'm gonna get back to work. I have to build a little bit more on this tunnel. I know a lot of you are probably saying, but Ballentinelp, you said there was no building this episode. I have to have something in between. I can't just like say that we're gonna do redstone and then magically appear a tunnel and a dome. I have to do a little bit on screen. We gotta fill up that episode time. Oh, hey, look, a mob spawner. So I found a mob spawner. That's a thing. It's a zombie spawner. I don't know if we're ever going to use it, considering we have so many different ways of making experience, but hey, we might be able to build ourselves out a zombie spawner. I think this is the first one that I found. I honestly don't remember. We've had so many episodes, but I'm in the middle of lighting up this cave system because I didn't want anything spawning near our actual tunnel that's over in that general direction, and I found it. I thought I'd let you guys know. There was nothing exciting in the loot disc. There was just like a CD, which I mean, I guess I could take. They're kind of rare, and a name tag, which we have a bunch of, but nothing too serious in the whole loot department. But yeah, go figure. If we ever decide to use ourselves a zombie spawner, we have that now, so that's kind of cool. Alright, so I have made a little bit of progress since our last little cutoff. So I made the little tunnel. Yes, it's a little guy. The little tunnel connecting between the dome and the side of the mountain. Got me a little bit of a view, even though you can't really see anything, but it's a thing. It's there. So also, I went ahead and extended through the actual mountain itself and all the way down here to where the dome is going to be at. So this is starting to look a little bit better. All of this stuff still needs to be trimmed out. I'm trying to mirror what I did over there in that tunnel. That way it's a little bit, you know, that it's consistent. But I don't have a lot of time to actually finish up the trim itself, so I might do it either next episode or off screen. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to end up dealing with that one, but that was really weird. Minecraft picture game. So world holes aside, I have set out this room and I'm starting to kind of plan out exactly what I'm going to do. So what I have done so far is I have measured out a center point here. From this point here to this point over here is 16 blocks. So it's going to be 33 from this point there all the way to the end of that end point there. And I'm starting to draw out the circle of the bottom of the dome. So what I need to do now is I have to hollow this out here. Well, technically I don't need to. I could just kind of draw up the circle and be done with it that way, but this is kind of easier. A lot of blocks. Again, I have to kind of hollow this all out anyways, so I'm just doing it anyways because I can. And also because it's really fun. I don't know what it is about mining with Haste 2, but it's just so much fun. So while I'm doing this, I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of a insight on what I'm doing while I'm actually digging all of this stuff out. But what I usually do is I just listen to music. I like to listen to music. I like to listen to, there's certain different bands that I listen to. If I remember, I'll link them down in the description if you guys are interested in it. But also, I'm still getting over this cold, so if I cough while I'm trying to talk, it's because my voice isn't 100% just yet. But I decided, I was just listening to music and I was like, you know what I want to do? I want to go watch old series that I used to watch a long time ago, like some old YouTubers that I loved watching. Now, personally, I still love I get a lot of people asking me who my favorite YouTuber is, and it's easy to answer that. My favorite YouTuber of all time, non-contested, is Slipgator. I love his stuff. I don't know what it is about him, but I just love watching his stuff. And personally, I like watching some of his old stuff. So what my favorite series that he's ever done, I don't know if it's because of nostalgic wise or anything like that, but one of my favorite series that he's ever done was Surviving Sleeptopia, which was one of his very first Minecraft series. Am I out of torches? I am out of torches, aren't I? Do I have any in here? No torches to be seen. So we're just gonna have to deal with the black spots or the dark spots. That wasn't racist, I promise. So, I thought I would go ahead and mention that if you guys are interested in now, his old series aren't as PG as his newer ones are, so I will leave it in the description if you guys are interested in watching it. It's very dated, let's put it that way. Surviving Sleeptopia started back in, oh my goodness, hold on. When did it start? Because I still have it in my other window. It started back in 2012. So yeah, it's been a minute since that series has been out. So that was one of his very first series. I know, I'm at the very edge of my beacon, so I have to run back over. Give me the beacon effect, then I gotta run back over here and then do this again. But it's very dated. So if you guys are interested in watching it, I would highly recommend it. It's very interesting to watch. And I think the reason why I like watching it is because I like watching a lot of his newer stuff now, and just watching what he used to sound like is very, it's very humbling in kind of a way, because it makes me realize that all of us have to start somewhere. A lot of people ask me, and I get a lot of comments about that. And how do you start a YouTube channel? How do you become better at a YouTube channel? How do you become better at making videos? And I always like to say, if you guys are ever starting a YouTube channel, number one that you really need to worry about is audio quality, because that's what people are going to be hearing. And without if you're going to be starting a YouTube channel, I always like to recommend getting a decent microphone. That way that your voice sounds good, because that's really the staple. That's what everybody's going to be seeing whenever they go to your channel, or well, hearing whenever they go to your channel. So that's what I would recommend first and foremost, but also practice makes perfect. You're not gonna, your very first videos are gonna be terrible. My very first videos were gonna be terrible. My very first videos were terrible. I really don't recommend going and watching them. They were awful. And any hoozle, I thought I'd just go ahead and say that if you guys are wondering, because I've had a lot of questions about that. I don't really talk about it very much, I just thought I'd go ahead and mention it. Oh, one of his other series that I really like watching is the very first, I think it was his first series on Hermitcraft, whenever he built the ribbon. That's the other one that I really, really enjoy watching. So I'll leave them both down in the description if you guys are wanting to watch some just random Minecraft series and you just have free time on your hands. So I'm going to get back to work. I have to get back to digging out this huge hole. I was wanting to get to some redstone stuff today. It might have to be put off till tomorrow. I didn't realize how much work this was going to end up being. Anywho, I want to get this dome done today. That is what I want to get done. Oh boy, Lord Almighty, it has been 3.5 hours. I have finished the dome. It took me several different times to get this finished because I kept messing up. I follow a template online, by the way. It should be pretty simple, but it's really not. Doing these domes is very, very difficult. But anywho, I have finished the dome. I've lit it up really well. That way it's that you can see. Now we did run into a little bit of a problem on the top. I intercepted the water. I didn't know how much room we had. We had a lot more room than I previously was guessing that we did. I don't know what I'm going to do up there. I can't decide. Let me know in the comment section. Do you guys want me to keep it a glass roof, or do you guys want me to actually extend the dome up with glass and then have it meet into a point? Now let's go ahead and go outside and look at it from the outside. I do believe that we're gonna have plenty of room in here to do what we want to do, which I want to do. I think I'm gonna make one of these dedicated to melon and pumpkin farms, which is probably what we're gonna start next episode. And then I want to do one dedicated towards sugarcane. And then I don't know what else kind of farms I want. I can't remember exactly what all the farms I want to do. I know I want to do like a chicken and cow farm over here, or like actual animal farms. That'd be really cool, like a sheep farm as well to get a bunch of wool. I think that's going to be coming in the near future. I do believe I want to have separate domes for them, so that way they're not all crammed into one. Let's go ahead and take a look at it from the outside once we get all the way up here. And it's to take flight. We're flying in the rain. Oh, it's raining. Hold on, before we actually do this, because rain messes up video quality. Nope. Oh, God. It's been a minute since I've actually flown with one of these before. There we go. There we go. I'm used to Creative Flight playing in modded Minecraft, of course, with the angel ring. It lets you just fly around creatively, which is really, I really wish vanilla had that. But I like the elytra. Personally, if I had to choose, I prefer the elytra just because it takes a little bit more skill to do it this way. So let's go ahead and go up underwater. By the way, pro tip, you can actually use the elytra underwater if you don't touch the ground. Like, since I've actually stopped moving, but I'm still in the elytra form, so I can still continue to move, which is really, really cool. I think that's a bug. So if we look at it from down here, it's kind of weird looking flat, so I might actually extend the dome up, but I don't know if it'll be worth it. To be honest with you guys, I don't know if it's going to, we would never actually use the room up top. I don't know whether or not I'm going to do it or not. I think I might, just so it kind of matches everything. Just kind of carry that upwards, so that way it's finished. Sure. So anyhoozle, that is going to be it for today's episode, guys. I hope you guys had fun today, because I had a ton of fun today. Oh, Lord, this episode took a while to do. I was wanting to do redstone today. All of this was building. At the beginning of the episode, I said we weren't going to do any building, and we did. The entire episode was building. I needed to get that room done. I'm glad it's finally done. It took me forever to do, but I'm glad it's finally done. So yeah, don't forget to post any questions, comments, or small marks, comment section down there. I'll have it for me, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Hello! Friend, are you my friendly slime? No, you're not. What happened to my other friendly slime? I forgot what his name was. Squishy? Squiddy? I don't remember what it was. Did you hate him? He probably did. They just kind of travel around here. I named one of them, and I don't know where he went. I don't think he could have gone anywhere, and he wasn't down here. Oh, well, I don't know. Anyhoozle, to post questions, comments, I already know. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Have a great and wonderful rest of your day. I'm excited to be back in vanilla. I hope that you guys are as well. If you are, make sure you hit that like button for me. I usually don't say that as much as I should, to kind of remind people to hit the like button, because it helps out more than you guys know. So yeah, thought I'd go ahead and bring it up.